Hi everyone, and welcome back to Kaforia's channel. I am your host Nikki, and we're gonna be going over another fun product, finding out what it's all about, how it benefits our health, and of course taking a look and checking it out. So today we have dun, da, 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 bee pollen. So I know you're probably thinking, what is up with this? What is bee pollen? Why do we need this in our lives? And I'm gonna tell you in this video. So one, it sounds amazing. It's super fun. It's like a musical instrument as well as a supplement. I don't think that's a selling feature, but it's kind of awesome. This is bee pollen. So again, it's a Nutridome product. I know I focus a lot on their vitamins and supplements that they have for sale, but it is a company that I'm really confident in using. So we have the Nutridome bee pollen. If you're searching for this on the Kaforia website, you can just type in bee pollen and it should be the first thing that pops up for you. So here you get 200 grams of natural bee pollen gold. So I'm going to be telling you guys, of course, more about bee pollen, and then we're going to be taking a look at this awesome guy here. So I have some notes for you guys. I did a bit of research and I have a lot of information today from WebMD. So I'm looking forward to sharing that with you guys and telling you what I learned here. So WebMD states, for years, herbalists have celebrated bee pollen as exceptionally nutritious. So we're going to be diving in and finding out what is it that makes this bee pollen so nutritious and why we should add it into our lives. Bee pollen contains vitamins, minerals, carbohydrates, lipids, and protein. That's a lot going on in this little shaker right here. It comes from the pollen that collects on the bodies of the bees as they fly from one flower to another. So naturally, the bees are kind of collecting all this pollen as they're going on their journeys, and that's pretty cool. WebMD also states that it's important to avoid confusing bee pollen with natural honey, honeycomb, bee venom, or royal jelly, all growing in popularity in the health community these days. These products do not contain bee pollen, although there are combination products that contain one or more of these substances. So definitely something to be aware of and not to confuse the bee pollen itself for. You may hear recommendations for using bee pollen for alcoholism, asthma, allergies, health maintenance, premenstrual symptoms or PMS, enlarged prostate, or stomach problems. It's also used as an energy tonic. That's a wide variety that this may have substantial benefits in, which is pretty cool. Bee pollen is also recommended by some herbalists to enhance athletic performance, reduce side effects of chemotherapy, and improve allergies. Again, really incredible that this has the potential to help with so many different things that people face in health-related concerns. So in the least, we know that bee pollen here is very nutritious and packs a great source of vitamins, minerals, proteins, and carbs, which is really crazy. I was so blown away by that. There was quite a number and vast variety of issues that this can help to support. So it really does seem like a worthwhile investment to try and to add into your life. Now I'm gonna let you guys know what it says here on the bottle, and then we're gonna take a look at the bee pollen itself, what it looks like, so you guys have a heads up before you try it at home. It says right on the package here, do not use if you are pregnant or breastfeeding, or if you're allergic or hypersensitive to bee products or pollen. Well, the latter is a no-brainer. But really good to know that this isn't safe for anyone who is pregnant or breastfeeding. So definitely keep that in mind, especially if you're recommending it to friends or family or telling them about it. And I mentioned you get the 200 grams or 7 ounces of the bee pollen in this container. And really you just need 1 teaspoon. That's your serving size, so not very much at all. I first started trying this out as like a topper on my smoothie bowls, as like an extra little goodie on top when I'm making a smoothie bowl. And that is how I have enjoyed it myself. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like here. It kind of has like a nutty honey aroma, which is actually really nice. And it's really good on your smoothies, guys. I highly recommend. I'll show you guys what it looks like there. I'll take some out on a spoon so you guys can really see what it looks like. How cool is that? It's like these little beads of goodness that you can just use, kind of like a natural sprinkle, but with so many added health benefits. So that is bee pollen, you guys. Thank you for joining in on this fun, fabulous video and for learning a little bit more about that. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time with some more fun nutrient facts. Take care, guys.